Shocking incident from Hyderabad. An unidentified man committed an indecent act near the Katta Maisamma Temple in the Safilguda area of Hyderabad. This took place on Saturday night, where this unidentified man defecated at the temple premises. Local residents caught him and subjected him to public humiliation to prevent any untoward incident at the site. Now, police deployed security at the temple. The man was later handed over to the police by the locals. To get more details about the situation on the ground, I'm joined by my colleague PV Ramanna on the broadcast. Ramanna, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yesterday evening, around the night 10 o'clock, an unidentified man behaved indecent behavior. He was urinated in the premises of the Katta Maisamma Temple in Safilguda area of Hyderabad. The local and the temple authorities, temple people identified that, and of course, he was beaten by the local people over there. So later on, the temple there was tension was created in that surrounded area. All the local people came there, and they were starting protest in front of the temple. So it is created a lot of tension in that particular area. Even in the today morning also, the walkers was not allowed in that area because it was on the way of Safilguda area. The local people and they were not allowed into that area because it may create further tension. It may create further issue in this regard. So police deployed a lot of deployment over there, and they tried to identify that person. And of course, he was identified and he was taken into the custody. They're asking the questions about what is the reason for doing all these nonsense things and all. And of course, BJP leaders came to the temple premises and they observed and they demanded the government to give the proper protection for the temples and these kind of incidents should not happen in the further. That's what exactly demand from the BJP leaders and the local people over there.
Right, but Ramanna, as we can see in those visuals, it seems that this was a deliberate act because that individual is defecating right in front of the idols at the temple. So has this individual been booked? At the same time, is security still high in the temple complex?
Yeah, he was booked by the police, in fact, and of course he was identified by the police in the night itself. So after that, he was taken into the custody. As you said, it's very indecent act in front of the idols only, deities only. He did all these nonsense things. So that's why the local people are very much angry at that particular person. It was captured in the CC cameras also. It was captured in the nearby CC cameras also. Based on that, they identified that accused, and he was taken into the custody, of course. And the BJP and other Hindu organizations is demanding that it is a deliberate act by that particular person. Of course, there is he was deliberately did these things, so this should not repeat in the further, and that's what exactly demand from the BJP and local people over there. Still, there is a lot of police deployment is there. Not to, because it is a Safilguda area. Of course, we can call it as a sensitive area also, because there is a lot of temples, lot of these things is there. So they are demanding not to repeat these kind of incidents, and they wanted, and of course they are doing the temple authority is doing the samprokshana for that entire temple, because they have to do all the shuddhi karyakram, whatever the Agama Shastra is there, according to the cleaning the temple, and they will go for further pujas for the rituals, in fact, by the evening, I think.
Right, you can see this deliberate act committed by this Muslim man right in front of the idols at this temple in Hyderabad, and now he's been taken into custody and been booked at the same time, while security remains high in the area given the communally sensitive nature of that site. We will continue to track all the developments coming